Hello, my darlings. My name is Silvadorkable. I am your friendly monster waifu, and today we are going to be doing some Pride Paws in honor of Pride Month, which is June. I've actually been kind of wanting to do little series like this with, like, um, I've been wanting to do things like this with, like, paws and bottle potions and crystals and mushrooms and just little things like that. But I haven't actually gotten around to doing any of it until now, where I was like, oh, it's Pride Month, so this would be the perfect time to do these kind of things. So we're going to go ahead and do a simple thing today, which is going to be a paw print, which I absolutely love paw prints, in case you can't tell. I think, is it this one? One of these. There we go. Has paw prints. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit, try to figure out exactly what I want as far as the actual print design. And we're just going to start with a nice color. I have way too many brushes that I should really kind of figure out exactly what I want to do with them. So we're going to go ahead, and those of you who don't know, I'm using Procreate. So we're going to turn on our drawing guide. We are going to make it symmetrical so that it's easier for us. Yes, it is VTuber today because, in all honesty, it's because my green screen behind me dropped out of the ceiling. And I don't think that my back wall looks that good at this angle, so instead, we're going to be looking at a VTuber me, because I'm going to be drawing, so my head's going to be down anyway, so you'd really only see the top of my head. So, you know, at least this way you have the top of my virtual head. Alright, so let's see, we got a nice square here. Ultimately, so like, I'm kind of tempted. I know in reality, it's like a circle and then like other circles, and that kind of makes like the paw pad like that. But I'm kind of curious if let's clear that. Kind of curious if I do a heart. How bad is it really going to look? I mean, they're going to be paws, so, but they're pride stuff. So, I mean, I think a heart would be really fitting. And also probably really cute. I mean, who the hell doesn't like having like a heart as like their little symbol? I don't know. I'm not huge on hearts. I prefer stars, in case you can't tell by looking at like all of my stuff. But I mean, I think it kind of looks cuter, if you ask me. Also, how has it been ultra boosted? How's it Shiro, Aloha, and that is totally fine data. Actually, Shiro, you might notice it's a little small, but I did get your cacturn back. I have to go through my, excuse me. I have to go through my, blah, 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 stream avatars, and figure out why some of them are smaller than others. I think I might have mixed, different types, and like because of that they're kind of but okay, so essentially most paws have 4 toe beans, and we're gonna play around with that size. I think those might be a little too big, maybe smaller toe beans. Well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, ultimately the toe beans can be any shape. Most people draw like the cartoonistic, like just a circle, but I mean in reality toe beans aren't usually circles. They're kind of more like ovals. But I think it also kind of depends. Like, how symbolic do we want this? Because we have a heart. We have a heart as the actual like paw pad, so. Well, I mean, as a member of the community, I honestly don't find it insulting. So I think a Skittles commercial, or a Skittles joke is totally fine. I mean, I've seen, like, people are pretty much taking back the word gay. Because I've seen a lot of stuff that's like stickers and everything that's just like, oh, you know, I'm not just gay, I'm super gay. Or sounds gay, I'm in. You know. And like honestly, ooh, those are now if I select this and move it, is it going to ooh, no, it's not. I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're going to duplicate, let's turn that down, clear this, then we can just draw them closer. And personally, this is kind of something I enjoy doing, is just kind of sketching out the idea, getting it down, figuring out exactly what it is I want to work with. Once we actually get it and like the shading done and everything, it's not going to be difficult. You know, if I'm doing shading at all, I think about it. But like honestly speaking, it's pretty easy to change color palettes. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's even a way to like do oh, what was it? I think there's even a way to do like, no, what's it called? It's called something. Oh, gradient maps, which like colors things based on the shading of it, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I'll do that because that might be kind of confusing, but I think that is adorable and almost perfect. Like, ultimately, I kind of feel like maybe the toes should be a little bit bigger. Maybe let's make those toes bigger. Everyone likes toe beans. But we don't want them too big, do we? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. It might be too big. Let's... I just realized I don't know how to size this without... Oops. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this looks pretty cute. Maybe a little bigger. Like, I don't need to make them bigger, but for some reason, like, my brain's like, no, you want the paw pads, the little toe beans, super big. And then the other part of me is like, why are you making these so big? You don't need to make them so big. What do you think? I think that might look good. I do love the characters of Genshin. I can't say that I particularly love the gameplay. I feel like the gameplay gets very tedious, but I don't mind the characters. I think the characters are very well designed and very beautiful. And then I think we're actually going to make this a tiny bit smaller. Oh, of course you stopped. Let's see, where did you go? I apologize, my screen connection runs off of my PC, so for some reason, let's not do window capture. Let's do display capture. There we go. Yeah, for some reason the connection runs off of my Wi-Fi, and when Wi-Fi decides it's being really a pain in the ass, it will keep flashing back and forth from connecting to not connecting to connecting to not connecting, and so you'll see my screen a lot. Load. Load. Why won't you load? Oh, really? Let's try that again. Aside from that, how is everyone anyway? As I sit here and fight my technical difficulties. What do you mean unable to connect to PC? How dare you disrespect me? One second, guys. I am having technical difficulties, as to be expected. Always, what is it? Arkham's Razor? No. No, Arkham's Razor is the simplest answer, is usually the right one. It's anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Yeah, there we go. Put you right there. Alright, so the reason that we are going to make this smaller is because essentially this is going to be a sticker, so we want it to have a border. I suppose technically it doesn't need a border. It can be without a border, but usually we'll want it to have a border if it's going to be on a cut sticker type, and if it's a transparent sticker type, it won't need a border because, I mean, it'll be transparent. So that is our paw. I like it. And my thing stopped. Why do you keep disconnecting? What did I do to make you hate me? Right, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to ink it. Now normally I like to do a brush that really emphasizes lines. However, we're going to probably do a steady brush because I want to make sure that this is well outlined. There we go. Let's see. All right, perfect. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's adjust this. Yep, streamline is up. Don't like that. See, sometimes it likes to correct. You know, I wonder, instead of something like that, I wonder if I can do something that's more of a textured brush. Nope, don't like that. Back to my thing it was. And then remove that tiny little lip. There we go. Yeah, puppy paw. I like that. Don't like that either. Sometimes lining up things can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. There we go. So that is going to be our paw. And then this is going to be our outline. Now, the way this works makes it super easy. So we are essentially going to create a new thing. We are going to fill this in, and then essentially we'll move that down there and fill that in too. this is going to become a clipping mask for what's down here. What's down here is going to be, 1 second, reference. I'm gonna hide this really quick because I have to load something. Boop. There we go. Boop. So we are going to pull the first color. You know, let's move you over there. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so why is my clipping mask not working? Whatever. We'll deal with that later. An orange. You know, I wonder. We're going to do something really quick. I want to turn on drawing guide because I want to make sure that this actually shows up correctly. Grid size is going to be bigger. Let's see, red, orange, maybe a little smaller. Do like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need it to essentially be 4, 6 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Make that about there. Drawing assist is on. Turn on red. And this makes it much easier to ensure that we have all of it in the right areas. Do you know that each of the, hey mama, do you know each of the colors of the gay pride flag actually stand for something? I think it's like peace, health, healing, wealth, something in spirit. I want to say it's like mind and spirit. Okay, maybe I have this backwards. Maybe this is, maybe this is the, yeah, there we go. So essentially we just made a clipping mask. And it's super easy and excellent, and it's already done. Now, if I wanted to, I could shade it a bit, which I'm kind of tempted to do, just because of the fact that I feel like shading it might help a little bit with, I don't know, kind of making it look a little better. But I'm not honestly very sure how. Let's do the luminosity. Let's see how that works. Oh, helps if I'm, yeah, I can't say that looks that great. Well, so that is essentially one of them. And it's really easy to do. I sort of feel like I want to adjust some of this. Like I don't like how the heart, I don't like how the heart is kind of pointed a little bit. Oh, that's right. It still has the drawing guide on. I was like, why is it not working? Drawing assist. There we go. There we go. I feel like that kind of helps it a little bit. And the great thing is, if we don't like how sharp this is, we can actually alter it with Gaussian blur on the layer. Make it just a little feathered. Just a little bit softer, maybe not that much. At least that way it's, I don't know, a little bit nicer. So, that's one of them. Let's see, I wanted to do the main ones first. Well, that's already black, so I don't have to worry about that. So, let's duplicate the layer, turn that one off, clear that one. We need this split into 3. This drawing grid is going to be 3. Okay. Done. Forgot I'm still on my this one. And then white. Nope, not what I wanted. Oh, that's why. And purple. So we have that one. I am bi, but I also have a little tiny bit of demisexual. I do have friends that kind of go across the spectrum. So that's going to be 5. So let's see. A little bit smaller. Like right there. Oh, son of a... That is one thing I don't like about doing this, is that it really likes to just crap out sometimes. Clear. And that's going to be 3 again. You know what, actually, let's just duplicate that one. I wonder if I can do that. Hold on. Is it going to screw up? It's going to... It's going to screw up the entire thing. Let's try automatic. No! I don't know what it just did. I don't want that. Delete. Let's do a little bit higher than that. doing good. How about you, John Smith? Yeah, the bot unfortunately is a little annoying. It's how we get the free music. And honestly, I would not blame you for muting it. In fact, I would encourage you to mute it. There's Pan. So Polly, I think, is essentially the same thing, just it's more. Because they're saying, like, it can be more than just. Maybe? I'll be honest, I'm not perfectly well voiced in the difference between one and the other. Genderqueer, gender binary, gender non-binary. I feel like there we go. I was about to say, I feel like there's more than that. I was looking for the transgender. There we are. Transgender is 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear. Wait. Transgender is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So the middle, and then pink. I will admit, so I actually want to do some artwork that features these color palettes. I don't know if I like that. I feel like it's not. I feel like that's better. Looks a little bit more balanced. I will admit, I don't know why I alpha locked that. I will admit that I have liked some of these colors, like, a lot. I don't know why. I just think that they're very pretty. What's this? Polyamorous. And, like, I know that there's a lot and there's very specific ones and everything. Oh, son of a bitch. Thank you, Data. And there's very specific ones, but I'm kind of trying just to get the main ones up. Come on. Someday. Someday it'll work. You know, I notice that they have lesbian on here, but they don't have, what is it? Gay men, which is really weird. Like, you think that they'd have both? Let's see, that's trans. I'm looking for the gay men one. I would love it if these would load. There we go. Yeah, for some reason, gay men are not very well, advertised in these, from what I'm seeing. All right, there we go. Let's get back to that. Let's import that, and then I will get this back. There we go. Oh, let's see. Get this screen back up. Honestly, I really do like playing with color palettes. When I did the color palette for well, there's the code, but you're there you go. When I did the color palette for the 80s retro, I really actually liked it. I thought it was very interesting. Okay, so this one has both the gay men and the gay women. I just wish it was better quality. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be 7 again. Which I think... No, I don't see that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, perfect. So we need... Man, I really hope these are the right colors, or else it's gonna... Actually, we're gonna duplicate that because we need 2. One for the lesbians and one for the gay men. White. And then that color. And then that color. Like that's the right color. And then blue. I actually really like this color palette. I know that it stands for a lot of important things, but whoever chose to design them did a very good job with selecting colors and gradients that are very aesthetically appealing. Is that the right one? Hold on. Let me check something. Where is that lesbian flag? This thing just keeps shutting off, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to really boost my Wi-Fi or something. It really hates me. This one looks a lot better. Okay, so white's the same. I've actually wanted to I've actually wanted to know or wanted to do stuff with these color palettes for a while. Especially the fact of I've always wanted to do kind of like stuff, like I said, like little different things in the color palettes so that you can have something that both represents what you identify as or identify with, but you can also just have something that genuinely you like the design of. I just think that's really cool. And like, I've been wanting to draw crystals again because I really like drawing crystals. They're super fun. And I was like, man, what if I drew crystals? And like, I drew crystals and then I did them all in like, where was there was non-binary. What if I did crystals and then I did them all in the different colors, and then I made one big crystal cluster of like all of the crystals and put like love has no color or something like that, or love, yeah, which I think would be super cute. Mostly just because I'm super nerdy like that and I really like the color schemes. Okay, so we got... I'm noticing some of these aren't necessarily the right colors. So we need nine mother. This thing just is not working. We need non-binary. And I need to restart this program. So we got LGBT, bisexual, lesbian, we got pansexual, we got polysexual, we got asexual, we need aromantic, non-binary, and genderqueer. You gonna load? Like, sorry guys, my program is just being an asshole. There we go. Okay, so we need another one with 3, one with 5, 2 with 3, and 1 with 5. Okay, well that's not that bad. Well, we'll do the 5 one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's kind of move you right about there. There we go. Done. So this one is going to be white in the middle. Now I'm paranoid, so I keep looking up. Why'd I do that? I keep looking up to see if my screen has shut off again. I don't like that. There we go. And then green. Nope, don't like that either. Want it a little lower. There we go. And then darker green. Oh, son of a bitch, it already has black in it. Well, then we don't need it being that size. We need it to be 4 because it already has black. There we go. Okay. Green. Green. White. Gray, because it already has black. Duplicate. Clear. I'm sure I have more than 2 nicknames, but... And then 2 more with 3. Let's do 2 of those. And then that one. And then this one is going to be yellow. White. And purple. Doop. There we go. Now we have a bunch. mean, honestly, I feel like I could do this straight ally, but I feel like it would be incredibly well, actually, duplicate. Let's turn you off. Let's not have you be a clipping mask. Well, no, go back. Oh, shit. Oh no, I couldn't do the ally because it's black and white and the thing's already black and white. Damn. So yes, that is all of our little LGBTQ pride paws. And I just realized that it's not showing my screen. That's not what I wanted. Come on. Yeah, straight ally is actually a symbol. It usually looks like a combination between black and white and rainbow. So out of all of them, these are the simpler things. These are the simpler things that I wanted to make. Figured I could do it in an hour because it's essentially just a outline followed by color fill and clipping masks. And I feel like I successfully did that. So I'm going to probably release these on well, I guess I could release these on Twitter as well as my Patreon probably, and maybe Redbubble if anyone wants a sticker of it. I mean, it's super simple, so I can't imagine that many people would really want them. But at least it's something kind of cute, and I drew it and I like it. I could technically shade it, but I feel like if I shaded it that it would, I don't know, kind of maybe kind of deter from it. Like duplicate, and then let's actually here. Let's choose automatic. Let's choose this. I'm gonna erase it so that we officially have. We're not going to have a clipping mask for. Son of a, you know what? We are going to move that all the way up here. So it's not a clipping mask. Then we're going to create something and we're going to make it by the luminosity. And we're going to put it as a darker color and see if maybe so like I don't know, I feel like really this is gonna keep doing this. I feel like given the fact that this is granted this is a very shitty shading job. Yeah, by all means. Are you not gonna? No? You're not gonna load? Maybe. don't know, like I feel because of the fact that it's such a very specific color palette, I feel like maybe shading it kind of almost takes away from the color palette. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's kind of how I feel about it. I want to show you an example, but the thing is that I have to wait until this actually decides to connect because it's being a jerk again. Oh. Well, thank you. I figured for my art streams it's easier to do my VTuber model because you're going to just be staring at the top of my head anyway. So that way, you know, you kind of have the ability of at least looking at the model. Even when I have my head down, you can't tell my head's down because my character still looks around. Come on! Why won't you work? Do things. Unable to connect a PC, my butt. There we go. So this is basically what I was saying, is that I feel like having the shading on it, and granted this isn't very good shading, but this is just an example. I feel like having the shading on it makes it, kind of almost takes away from the design of it. It almost mutes the colors that, you know, I don't know, it doesn't look as clean or as nice to me. So I might decide to like maybe shade it and then use a gradient map down the road, but I just don't feel like it's a good, I just don't really feel like it's a good choice. Either way, I will put these on my Patreon and probably actually on my Discord if any of you guys would like them. And with that being said, I think we are done for the day. So I hope you guys all had a wonderful evening. And I will see you next Wednesday. You know? Yeah, Wednesday. I might try doing something on Monday, but it most likely will be Wednesday. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye, darlings.